My focal learner pseudonym is Maya, and she is a 4th grade student at Lincoln who speaks Hmong at home. She's kind and loving and friends with everyone, but she tends to be on the quiet side. She needs a chance to warm up with people before she opens up. She has many academic challenges, and it has been interesting to see her grow this semester. Maya is very social, but she struggles with academic speaking and writing. Her language and identification as an emergent bilingual is preventing her from getting an IEP, so it has been very interesting to observe her in the classroom. Maya needs an IEP, and it seems like school staff is attributing her obvious struggles to the fact that she's an emergent bilingual. Because of this, it has not been possible for her to get an IEP, and it is hindering her growth even more. She's reading considerably below grade level, and I know that my CT and her co-teacher are concerned about her as a reader. They fear that she will fall behind even further and not be able to catch up if she does not receive any intervention. Maya is different from any emergent bilingual I have worked with before. I've never seen her use her Hmong in class, and I have tried to incorporate it into our lessons. I asked her how to say something in Hmong, and she just shrugged. It was almost like she has not learned to make connections between Hmong and English in her past schooling. The AIRS article mentioned the labeling of students can be harmful. A great quote from that article is that labels are limiting. They conceal more than they reveal. Maya's labeling as an ELL is preventing her from getting the intervention that she needs. Throughout the semester, I've seen a lot of growth in Maya's language complexity, vocab, and sentence structure. In September, Maya was reading at a Manda level F. She was still at that level when she was assessed in January, but when she was assessed in March, she had improved to a G, which is great, especially since there was no growth earlier in the year. I've been able to work with Maya one-on-one for 20 minutes every day in our reading group. She has become more and more comfortable reading with me, and she seems to love working with me. She has also seemed to improve in her writing capabilities, as you can see by these artifacts. This is from her dialogue journal from the beginning of the school year. This is from last week. One of the most important areas of growth for Maya is her level of comfort in the classroom, with her peers and with her teachers. Since I started practicum, I have seen her coming out of her shell more and more, and I think that the more this happens, the more she will improve her language.
Cameron is a 6th grade student at Cherokee Middle School. He is from Iraq but lived in Turkey for 2 years before coming to the United States. Because of this, he speaks Arabic and Turkish and is now learning English. Cameron is a very hardworking student and is motivated to learn English. He feels as though he is behind in his English language, so he wants to learn as quickly as possible, which often leads to him trying to do his work as fast as he can. He is kind, playful, sensitive, funny, and loves soccer and his family. He works best in one-on-one situations in a quiet environment with minimal distractions. He has had some schooling before moving to this country, but I'm unclear of the extent to which he attended school and where. One of his strengths includes social speaking, but he is still developing his academic English. He has low written proficiency and really dislikes anything to do with writing. I work with him during his ESL pull-out time, so most often I am seeing him working specifically on English language proficiency, not on content-specific tasks for other classes. Dutro and Hellman discuss the importance of this explicit language teaching. Cameron has been slowly transitioning into more academic language as the semester has gone on. Initially, we worked on a lot of things like days of the week, holidays, school objects, etc. Now he is working on more complex English, including figurative language, language rules, for example, capitalizing proper nouns, how to use commas, and has even written a persuasive essay. Also, overall, his confidence has increased. Something that I've been focusing on is trying to lessen his anxiety over writing. At the beginning of the semester, I experienced similar behavior out of Cameron that Christina Robinson did with her students. We would also walk much more slowly through the halls when I brought pencils, and often during our sessions, he would try to leave when we would start writing. Each day, we worked a little on writing to lessen the strain and the time it takes. I've also strategized ways to teach spelling without making him write, like combining note cards with words or letters on them to form the words or sentences. Throughout my time working with him, I've seen his confidence with English speaking and writing both grow immensely as he has become more proficient.
We have both seen growth in our focal learners when it comes to expressing their opinions. Both of our focal learners had to write opinion pieces this semester. Maya wrote hers on language and why people should speak languages other than English to help their friends learn. Cameron wrote on when it is appropriate age for children to be able to use cell phones and the negative effects of cell phones. This connects to the ELA cross-disciplinary genre D WIDA standard.
We have both seen the essential understanding surrounding conversational language in our classrooms. We have seen our focal learners grow in their conversational language, but it is clear that academic language will take longer. Both of our students show that they are at the intermediate stage of the ELA cross-disciplinary genre B WIDA standard. In my classroom, I have seen Maya interact with other Hmong speakers, but I haven't seen her speak Hmong.
While it is clear that all students are accepted and welcomed into the classroom, I have not seen any explicit encouragement to use home language in the classroom. I've seen and provided Maya with explicit language instruction. We have been reading one-on-one together for the past semester, and I've been utilizing narrow reading, as mentioned by Laura Baker, to increase familiarity with topics.
As I work with Cameron one-on-one in an ESL pull-out situation, I haven't been able to see how his general education classroom is addressing his needs, both socially and linguistically. In general, not just within the classroom, he has anxiety over speaking Arabic, so I have not seen him use it much. As he has gotten more comfortable with me, he has been using it to teach me phrases in Arabic, such as good morning and how are you. He has been provided with explicit attention to his linguistic form. In order to express our key takeaways from this semester and what we will bring into our future classrooms, please enjoy this rap.
Now this is a story all about how our teaching got flipped, turned upside down, and we'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. We'll tell you how it all started, just sit while we share. On the west side of Madison, we taught and we played. In the classroom was where we learned but didn't get paid. Chilling out, developing our core values, and stepping into our new teacher shoes. Met a couple of students who were learning English, who wanted to help, their success was our wish. Dear future me, you gotta be prepared. We said collaborate, differentiate, and show that you care. We told and encouraged them day after day. Use Arabic and Hmong in any way. Scaffolds, visuals, and things to succeed. They said these are things that all students need. Our future classes, YOLA be rad. Representation, information, mistakes aren't bad. We know you might ask, what does this look like? Stories and posters in brown, black, and white. But wait, be here. Environment's essential. Is a place like this even that influential? Yes, it is. You'll see when you get there. There'll be love, acceptance, and kindness to share. Something that's essential is how kids interact. They need to talk to others, that's a simple fact. Talking in their home language and in English. This will help them form both kinds of language. We saw books of simple things like playing in the snow. The children of color, these books did not show. We searched for some books that showed the mundane. We told the kids they could choose, they went insane. We pulled up to our schools about 7 or 8 and we yelled to our students, "What's up? See you in there." We looked at our classrooms, we were finally there. We sit at our desks as the teachers that care.